Hello everyone, Daniel here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review of Arrowsmith Behind Enemy Lines. This is one of six. It looks like we have KURT Busiek going back to Image. So that's pretty exciting. KURT Busiek's done some of the biggest things in DC and Marvel that you can think of. So I'm really excited to see what the story brings us here. So let's take a look at the rest of the team and then we'll go into the story a little bit. So this is chapter one, written by KURT Busiek and Carlos Pacheco, with inks by Jose Rafael Fonteres, colors by Jose Villarrubia, and then letters by Tyler Smith and Jimmy Betancourt. You rarely see a book with two different letters. I don't think I had seen that before. I don't think I could recall a book that's about that. So here I'll throw some art up on the screen while I give you a little bit of a synopsis. So it looks like KURT Busiek's back at Image. He's doing some interesting stuff. And he's, like I said, he's been all over the place. He's written Fantastic Four, Avengers, Final Crisis, X-Men, Superman, whatever you can think of. KURT Busiek's probably written it. So here is Arrowsmith, and which is also a return. It's World War One, but a war of wizards and dragons, as much as bullets and barbed wire. Young airman Fletcher Arrowsmith plunges back into the heat of war and finds himself behind enemy lines, facing a threat to what could doom Allied powers. This is the first issue of the miniseries, so we will have they're also re-releasing the remastered work in a hardcover next month, so that's pretty interesting. I really like the premise of this book. Obviously, it's interesting when we have a war book, but here, this world has magical creatures. It has dragons, which are used to by the soldiers here to fly. Here, I'll show you, which I found really interesting, like an interesting approach. Everybody kind of has their own dragon assigned to them, and that's how these guys get to be the air force part of the battalion. So yeah, I really enjoy that. Then we can also see them here. Like I said, they have magical powers. They have weapons and these arrows and all this stuff that kind of, the powers look to me like they come from the dragon. So it'll be very interesting because in this book we get to meet Fletcher, who's our main character. The book does a really good job of kind of bringing you up to speed on what this war means, why, who's fighting it, what the circumstances are, and kind of like also updating you on how this world is different from the world that we would know, right? How this World War One is different from the world that we would know. It introduces some really interesting creatures other than the dragons. I won't go into too many spoilers, but Fletcher does have a friend who is I would call a magical creature. Here, let's take a look at one more piece of art, because we do see that one of the dragons is hurt, and what happens then is that once the dragons are hit, the flyers also start kind of losing their own ability to fly. So that makes it, the relationship between the dragon and the flyer, very interesting. um, so Fletcher is a he's kind of a brash character, like he's out there going for it, but he's also very loyal to his friends, which I really liked. So yeah, I'm interested. It seems like he's gonna play a big role in this war, and he could turn the tide for one team or the other. So I'm looking forward to see what's going to happen next. Now, I will say, I think a book like this for me will be better as a collection. So I will pick up the singles and then just read it all at once. I just feel like going from month to month, trying to remember everything that happened. Sometimes I struggle with that a little bit, uh, but I've read stuff by KURT Busiek before, and I know for sure that once you tell the full story, um, it's a lot more interesting because you get to find out all these little seeds and details that were planted beforehand that you may have missed going month to month, unless you have really good reading comprehension and retention, and then you really don't struggle with that. But I prefer to read arcs fully, unless it's like standalone stories and one shots and stuff like that. So but let me know what you thought of this book. If you picked it up, this will be on sale this week, at your comic shops or digitally online from Image Comics. So yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe. hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Sundays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, where we talk about all kinds of weird stuff. On our latest show, we finished our best of 2021, as well as we talked a little bit of Peacemaker, Book of Boba Fett, and then The Eternals, since it came out on Disney Plus, and my co-hosts were able to watch it. So yeah, very excited for that. So thanks for watching, everyone. Bye bye.